Hello everyone, I am Professor Mallikarjun Aute. Our today's point of discussion is distribution of shear stress for different cross sections, and initially we have considered a rectangular cross section, and it is a rectangular cross section having breadth B and depth D. The neutral axis has been shown, which is passing through the CG of this particular rectangular cross section, and D by 2 is the distance of outermost layer from the neutral axis. So here we have considered a layer Y, a layer which is at a distance y from the neutral axis, and above that layer we have considered an area A which is shown by the shaded region, and this is nothing but the distance y bar, which is the distance between the distance of CG of the shaded area from the neutral axis. So distance of CG of the shaded area from the neutral axis has been shown by the distance y bar, and the remaining distance is d by 2 minus y, which is the distance of the layer y from the top of the section, d by 2 minus y. So here A is the area of the section above y distance from the neutral axis, just now we have seen, which is shown by the shaded area. And if at all I want to calculate this area, it is the product of distance B into this particular height, d by 2 minus 1, and y bar is the distance of CG of area A from the neutral axis. B is the width of the section at a distance y from the neutral axis. So this is the width of the section. This section is at a distance y from the neutral axis. And I is the moment of inertia of this entire section about the neutral axis. And if at all we want to calculate the maximum shear stress, so maximum shear stress is 3 by 2 times the average shear stress, or maximum shear stress is 1.5 times the average shear stress. And friends, the maximum shear stress always occurs, as far as rectangular section is concerned, it is occurring at the neutral axis. So tau max is equal to 1.5 times tau average. So what is tau average or average shear stress? So average shear stress is the ratio of shear force to the area. Okay. So now we will plot the shear stress distribution diagram for the rectangular section. Okay. So now this is shear stress tau, which is acting at a distance y from the neutral axis, and this is the maximum shear stress, which is acting at the neutral axis, which is equal to 1.5 times tau average. Now we will be plotting the shear stress distribution. So it is like a parabola. So this is the shear stress distribution for rectangular section, and tau max is equal to 1.5 times tau average, and that is equal to tau at the neutral axis, and this is for the rectangular cross section. Now we are dealing with the circular cross section. So here the circular cross section has been shown, which is having diameter d and radius r, and we have considered a layer AB which is at a distance y from the neutral axis, and B is nothing but width of this particular layer from the neutral axis. And here we have considered an area shown by the shaded region above this particular layer at a distance y from the neutral axis, and we are interested in finding out the shear stress at a distance y from the neutral axis. Means at this particular point it is given by tau y is equal to s divided by 3I into bracket r square minus y square. So where tau y is the shear stress at a distance y from the neutral axis, so along this layer, s is the shear force, I is the moment of inertia of the circular section, r is the radius of the circular section, and y is nothing but the distance of that particular layer from the neutral axis. And if at all we want to calculate the maximum shear stress, so as far as circular section is concerned, the maximum shear stress occurs at the neutral axis, and that is equal to 4 by 3 times tau average, or that is equal to 1.33 times tau average. So where tau average is the ratio of shear force to the area. Now we will plot the shear stress distribution diagram. So this is tau. Tau means what? The shear stress at a distance y from the neutral axis. So this is a tau max, maximum shear stress, which is taking place at the neutral axis, which is equal to 1.33 times tau average. This is the shear stress distribution, which is in the form of a parabola. This is what we have done it for circular section, and now we are doing it for triangular section. So this figure shows a triangle having breadth b and height h. And here you can see the neutral axis, which is passing through the CG of this particular triangle, and we know that center of gravity for a triangle is at a position of h by 3 from the base or 2h by 3 from the apex that we have shown here. And here we have considered a layer which is at a distance y from the neutral axis, and the area above that particular layer is shown by the shaded region, and b dash is nothing but the width of that particular layer which is at a distance y from the neutral axis, and the distance of this layer from the apex is equal to x. And here you can see h by 2 is nothing but half of the height of the triangle, that also we have shown here. So see, b dash is the width of the section at a distance y from the neutral axis, and this layer is at a distance x from the apex, and this is the shaded area which is the area of section above y distance from the neutral axis, we have shown by the shaded area or shaded region. And we are interested in finding out the shear stress at the neutral axis as well as the maximum shear stress. So for the triangle, the shear stress at the neutral axis is 4 by 3 times the average shear stress or 1.33 times average shear stress, means we are finding out the shear stress here. But the maximum shear stress takes place at the distance h by 2, and that maximum shear stress is given by tau max is equal to 3 by 2 times tau average, or that is equal to 1.5 times tau average, and tau average is nothing but the ratio of S by A, means the ratio of shear force to the area. So we will plot the distribution diagram now. So this is the shear stress tau at a distance y from the neutral axis. This is the maximum shear stress which is taking place at a half of the distance of the height, and at the neutral axis there will be a shear stress. So at the height h by 2 maximum shear stress occurs, which is 1.5 times tau average, and at the neutral axis the shear stress is equal to 1.33 times the tau average. Now we will plot the shear stress distribution diagram, and it is in the form of a parabola, right? So this is nothing but the distribution of shear stresses for different cross sections that we have seen it for rectangular section, circular section, and for triangular section. Thank you.